What's up, guys? It's the Carp here, back again with another video, and this is going to be another squad builder challenge video. And you can see the team on your screens there. The squad's going to run about 30,000 coins. Could go up to about 40,000 coins depending on how the player prices fluctuates, but 40,000 is probably the absolute maximum you should be paying for it. So anyways, we'll start off in the goalkeeper position. I've got the upgraded here, and he's actually pretty decent in goal. I would say there is a difference, a slight difference between him and the 83 rated version. So I do like this one a little bit better. There's not a massive upgrade in his stats, but you can tell that he's a little bit better. And then Florenzi, used him a lot at right back. He's an amazing card. He's got amazing stats. I haven't played very many games with this one, but I mean, I've bought him, used him for squad builder challenges a lot. I had him as a first owner a couple of times. And then Koulibaly here has played a lot of games for me. 35 games he's played, and he is probably my favorite defender in the game. And I think it's down to that 6'5" height. So he's in game. He feels like he's got like 82, 83 pace. Added to that 6'5" height, something about that combination just turns him into an absolute beast at the back. He stops everything. Albiol beside him. You don't actually have to use Albiol. You could use, well, actually, probably you'd need. Well, yeah, you could switch these two and then use any Serie A defender. But Albiol is a nice cheap option, and I mean he's a decent player. Aside from that pace, which is 61, and he's got pretty good stats. 84 defending, 76 physical is pretty decent. Gaia at left back. He is, he's nothing special, but he works for the squad. He does a job there. Not the best in the world, but this midfield is what this team was based around, and it is incredible. Gabby here, first owner, got on a free pack. 16 games played, 3 goals, 5 assists. That's 8 goal contributions in 16 games, or a goal or an assist every other game for him, which is absolutely amazing. Considering that he's more of like a defensive-minded player, I would say. But yeah, he's really good. And then Bojan here is incredible. 8 goals, 7 assists. That's 15 contributions in 24 games. He's actually the most expensive player in the squad at 9,700 coins because it is the Stoke City version. It's obviously transferred to some Bundesliga squad, or some Bundesliga team. I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, so he's almost extinct even. And mine's the first owner, which I got an untradeable pack, so I couldn't even sell him if I wanted to. You could use Santi Cazorla here. He's got everything better except for pace, and he's actually less expensive by about 2,000 coins. But there's something about Bojan here. He's just incredible in game. I mean, he's got the goals and assists for me to prove it, and he's just a great player. The only thing that he lacks really is his fitness. But other than that, he's incredible. And then Valero here, another player which I absolutely love playing with. He's got 13 goals and 10 assists in 56 games for me. Absolutely love this guy. I bought him for 4,400 a long time ago. He's worth 1,400 now. He's got 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, and he's just a beast in there. He does lack the fitness a little bit too. If you use him to pressure the ball a lot, you run back and forth throughout the whole game, he's gonna lose fitness. We have a bench though, which I'll show after the squad. And then Delafeu, I used him in one of my other squad builder challenge, or my squad builder videos, a couple, maybe like a week ago now. I used him as a substitute in that, so I wanted to try him as a starter, and he's a really good right mid, a solid player. He does lack the fitness a little bit, but that 87 dribbling you can really tell, and he's got the 91 pace. His passing and shooting are a little bit better than what his card stats would suggest. Then Gabriel Jesus up front, 5-star skill moves, Manchester City forward. He's decent, not as good as I thought he would be, but you can tell that he's got the 5-star skills. He tries lots of fancy flicks and stuff. There are a couple of 5-star skill moves I use, mainly the McGeady turn. The 5-star skill one is, it's the quick one, and it's really good. So I like using that with him. He's also got the, it's easier to do a ball roll, or not a ball roll, a scoop turn, which if you have 5-star skills. So I use him for that, but not really the best Premier League striker, I would say. But this is sort of a budget squad builder. So he's for his price range, he's probably one of the best. I don't know, you could try someone else there, but you would have to change the left wing, who's Nolito, who lacks pace for a left winger, but he's got 84 dribbling. You can really tell that dribbling is his best stat there. He's probably even better at dribbling than Delafeu there with 87, but in game, you can, that ball is so tight to his feet, and he's like really good at cutting in from the wing and, having a shot on goal or passing it off. He's got decent shooting for a left winger, but you could substitute someone in for him, like in Tep here, or what I did for most of the games was substitute Promes in a little bit after halftime. He's got incredible stats. I've never used him in this game before, but 89 pace, 83 dribbling, 81 shooting, as well as 74 passing and 67 physical are decent stats. But yeah, he's really good. And then another player I use a lot is Guardado off the bench. He's got really great, well-rounded stats, and sort of the same reason I use him is that because I can't talk. Basically, Asamoah and Guardado are both very well-rounded center midfielders with great stats overall, and they both have really good pace and dribbling, surrounded by other good stats, which I'd say pace and dribbling are pretty important for the style of play that I use. I like to counterattack using my midfielders, like to dribble past couple players and then send a through or something like that for most of my attacks, and they're both really good at that off the bench. Asamoah, used him in the last Squad Builder Challenge off the bench as well. He's played 46 games for me at this point, 12 goals, 16 assists. Incredible player. Could not recommend him enough. Intep, I didn't use as much as Promes, but he's another great, forward option off the bench. Don't actually have a striker on the bench, so if I do decide to put in a player at striker, it's usually Promes or Intep. I did try playing Layun there for a little bit, and he can really play anywhere on the pitch. You can see the stats; they're pretty well-rounded as well. Sort of a theme there on the bench. I like to have a nice, well-rounded bench. But yeah, so that is the squad. Overall, is pretty decent. The only thing that I could possibly want to change is this striker and left wing combination. You need certain players for the chemistry, but yeah, everything else in the squad is just solid, especially the defense and the midfield. Just absolutely incredible. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this squad builder video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time.